Most people make selling on Amazon way too complicated on themselves because they think they have to create their own product from scratch or spend tens of thousands of dollars buying products in bulk, but the truth is you don't need any of that. Because what I can tell you, after selling over $7 million on the platform myself, starting with about $1,000 to my name, the best way to start making money on Amazon is simply by buying and selling big name brand products that are already in high demand on Amazon. So in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to give you as much detail as possible to show you how it works. Let's dive in. Our basic step one is going to be to go to sell.amazon.com and go ahead and sign up for an Amazon seller account. This is different from any Amazon account you might already use to buy stuff for yourself. When you sign up at that website, they're going to ask you if you want to be an individual seller or a professional seller. The professional selling account comes with a $40 a month charge, but it'll save you $1 per unit that is charged to the individual account. Plus, it also allows you to get ungated to sell big brands easier, and you'll tend to see more success winning extra sales on the products as a professional account. So it really just makes sense to start as a professional. But what should you even sell on Amazon? Name brand products like this. You can see this is a popular brand. We can buy these for $7 directly from Walmart right now, and the exact same product is going on Amazon for about $20. So whenever you see those big price differences between other retailers and Amazon, that's where we tend to make a lot of our money. But before we hit add to cart on anything over here and start buying products, we need to make sure that the products we're looking at are actually consistently profitable and understand all of the fees that go into selling on Amazon. So when I plug in that $7 cost, you can see SellerAmp shows me how much profit I'm going to make on that product. And if you want to see where all of those fees are going on a more detailed level, you can also break that down here. We have referral fees. This is what we pay Amazon to find customers. We have fulfillment fees. This is what we pay Amazon to actually ship these products to our customer for us. And then we also have outside costs like the cost of shipping this into Amazon, about 60 cents a pound. And we also have things like sales tax, the cost of the box to put the product in. We just want to make sure all of those extra fees are included. Another place that new sellers tend to go wrong is buying items that are not consistently profitable. So what you want to check on your items is to make sure that the price of this product is very consistently profitable for your store. In this case, you can see that blue and orange price line hasn't really changed much. So this has been a $20 item for quite a while and seen decent success actually selling at that $20 price point. After you purchase those products, we have to figure out how we're going to get them to our customers who buy it. We can choose Amazon FBA, which is where we ship products to Amazon using a software called Boxem. Then as those products check in, Amazon will ship those to our customers for us. Or we can use Amazon FBM, which is where we get those products in our house or our warehouse, and we ship the orders directly to the customers as they order. Personally, I prefer Amazon FBA as a general rule, since shipping is pretty cheap at about 60 cents a pound, and it becomes a lot more scalable when you yourself are not having to ship out every order. Although there are a lot of speed advantages with FBM, and it's a great way to test products before you buy a lot to stock up via FBA. To scale past your first $1,000 in sales, the best way to source products is to go to the listings of items like this, open up the items that these successful sellers are already selling, and then use the product ideas that these people have already spent time sourcing to figure out where we can get those same items for ourselves to sell in our store. This is called SellerAmp reverse sourcing if you want to dig into more detail on this later. And to prevent this business from being something where you're always having to source brand new items, the real skill to develop is being great at replenishing the winning products that you find along the way. This is where you'll want to rely on Boxem again, as you can dive into the analytics dashboard, see what's selling, and restock your best products based on that information. But the entire online arbitrage loop is simply sourcing a product, validating the product, shipping that product off to Amazon, and then scaling with replenishment. And now obviously there's a ton of detail and tactical knowledge on how to actually go source those products for yourself. And over my years as an Amazon seller, I've compiled the best ways to source products, get approved to sell name brands, and everything else you need to know. If you want to see a full deep dive into selling on Amazon for yourself, go ahead and click this video right here. It is a 5+ hour long free course you can watch right here on YouTube. If this quick guide was helpful, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.